The links at Fancourt, home of the 2003 President's Cup and events on the European Tour. But on this stunning property, you'll find two other Gary Player design courses, the Montague and the Otaniqua, making up 54 holes that any golfer from New York to New Delhi would love to experience.
Fancourt is probably the top resort in South Africa and one of the top resorts in the world. You have 3 golf courses, magnificent golf courses, and a magnificent hotel, and the estate itself, the residential estates, they've just done so well with them.
If it wasn't for the almost ever-present sunshine, you might think this was Scotland. Such is the authenticity of the links.
The links is just a design masterpiece. Gary Player, who was the original designer of all 3 golf courses, has mentioned in many instances that he believes the links is his best ever designed feat.
We've designed 300 golf courses around the world, and there's no question in my mind that this is the best, because it's a golf course that you have to really think. You have to play every shot in the bag, but this is not for an average guy to go out and say, I'm going to play to my handicap. This is an experience.
Yes, play to your handicap around this place and you've had the day of your golfing life. Mind you, that applies anyway, no matter the score.
If you think that every mound, every bit of grass, every bush on the golf course is man-made, it's an artificial links. And this was an old airport, which is an absolutely flat piece of ground. There was a city dump. What he created here is just something really magnificent. It's a very, very tough golf course. It tests you all the time. From the time you go off, it tests you.
From the beast to the beauty of the Montague, where so many holes create competition for the course's signature examination.
The one that's most recognizable is the 17th. 17th is when one sees the hole, you'll start thinking a little bit about Augusta. The front 9, 5, 6, 7 and 8 are incredibly tough holes. If one can get through that without dropping too many shots, you're probably in for a pretty good round. But there's a lot of the holes that are in beautiful garden areas, so one will get the sense that it's not just about the hole that you're on, but to actually take notice of the surroundings. The gardens are beautiful, and every now and again you actually got to look up because you're surrounded by the most incredible mountains. Fancourt is surrounded by the Otaniqua mountain range, and I think often we play golf and we look down and we're so focused on the golf hole that we forget how beautiful the surroundings are that we're playing in.
Yes, anyone who's spent time at Fancourt will recommend it with a passion. Here there's a synergy of breathtaking scenery and golf of the highest quality.
It's a charming place, it's got a lot of character. It has 3 fantastic golf courses, and it's very well set up for visitors, families, golfers, etc. So it has everything really from our point of view in terms of what we want to offer and deliver the players. And this is a global golf tournament with an international reputation, so we have to find a resort that can match that, and we certainly find that in Fancourt.
Fancourt's home to the Ernie Els Foundation, and one of its products, Brandon Grace, won the Volvo Golf Champions title here in January.
Our foundation has very much been about developing and nurturing talent in this country to make sure that we can have more future champions out of South Africa, which has a very rich, I would say quite proudly, there's a lot of rich South African talent that is pretty much right up there in relation to the rest of the world for such a small country.
Fabulous Fancourt.